All right, good morning. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to review the Tracer Tactical Compact Scout Rig. I don't really plan on this channel being a review gear type channel, maybe for certain things that I really like and feel like there isn't enough out there about on YouTube or enough reviews online. But Tracer Tactical did a bang up job with this chest rig. And I've owned a lot over the years, multiple tactical tailor rigs, Haley Strategic, all the issued stuff when I was in the Army with the taps, the flick, everything like that, and a lot of obscure rigs in between. And this is by far my favorite. And it checks all the boxes for me and is super, super feature rich on this. I'm going to get into that now. All right, so first thing you'll notice is it is in multicam tropic. That is my color pattern of choice. This is what kind of works for my AO. I don't get too deep into the camo game of it being, life and death situation. If you're sniping, maybe if you're doing the quote unquote recce stuff, then by all means you can get kind of crazy with camo. But multicam tropic works for where I live in the continental U.S. But also it's not commonly used by any major military force out there. So it's kind of a distinguishing camo because it's not widely used. I think that's kind of an important thing when choosing camos. But neither here nor there. This is the Trace Tactical Compact Scout. You get 10 columns of Molly by 4 rows. And that's one thing to notice is that you don't have a full 5 rows. Shouldn't be an issue. 4 rows is plenty to mount pouches, even though most pouches out there have, the 5-row mounting solution. I've already had stuff mounted on this. I took it off for this video in particular, and it works totally fine. The next video I'll do my loadout of this, and I'll get into all that. But yeah, 10 by 4. You have some loop here for patches and stuff. But what Tracer Tactical does, and what Tracer Tactical does as a company really, really well, is they make some pretty unique solutions that other companies do not make. And one of the things that they make is their version of a dangler pouch. And that pouch has a hook back on it. So it hooks here, but that dangler flap also has hook, and you can fold it inside the rig. So it's really secure. It's kind of secured on both ends here. So that's probably the bigger usage for this hook. I don't use it at all. I have pouches that I mount on here. And there you go. When you look inside, I have the Tracer Tactical mag inserts right here. And it's just, that elastic material. It's one giant pocket, though. I don't really feel like taking all this out because I have it in there the way I want it. But it's one big pocket, and you can interchange any kind of mag pouches you want in there, right? So mag inserts, rather. 308, MP5, pistol, you can mix and match, you can do whatever. And so that's a really cool feature is you're not locked into any one configuration. It's just completely customizable in what you want to carry. You can even set other things up that has nothing to do with magazines, right? So a radio pouch in here. If you have the Faro Concepts knife nook, you can put it there if you want, right? So super, super cool feature. I have it set up for AR-15 mags, right? So 5.56 mags. And you get room in that configuration for 5 magazines across. There's a little bit of space here, so it's not a perfect fit. You can put like chem lights and things like that in here, but I actually prefer to have this space because what it does is it allows the chest rig, when you're loaded out, to fold across the body and not be real stiff. So I actually like that it's not a perfect fit. I like the gaps here. Right behind your main pocket here for your mag pouches, your mag inserts, you actually get 2 more pockets. And these are both loop lined as well. And you can do a lot of things with these. Obviously, use your imagination. They will fit a Baofeng radio and maybe some of those Yaesu radios as well. And you can put, it will also fit another mag insert. So you can plus this up to carry 7 mags inside the rig itself. That's not what I use it for. I do slightly different things. I carried the 5, 1 in the gun, 1 on the belt for a 7, as well as some resupply in my pack. But again, next video, I'll get into a load out of this, but I actually use this as a knife nook, and I use this side to carry my multi-tool. So, but use your imagination. I think this is a really cool feature. And yeah, This zipper does not come with it. This is the Axle standard zipper, super high quality. Axle makes great stuff too. I'm about to get their belt, I think. But this is the admin pouch, and it is a Velcro pouch, so you can seal that up. But it also allows the option to insert a Axle zipper, so you can have it for that purpose. Pretty great. I actually just noticed the other day too that if you need to carry any bigger stuff, this actually has a pass-through through the entire rig. So about halfway down is sewn, but there's some space left here if you need to carry anything bigger. And I thought that was pretty interesting, and I'm assuming that's by design, right? But yeah, I don't carry much in here. This would be just more, again, really small admin stuff. I don't like to have a lot of bulk dead in the middle. So, maps, SOPs, things like that can go in here. Actually carry a lot more of the admin stuff. I like pins and writing array books and stuff like that, and a admin pouch on the front. But again, I'll get into that next video. Then on the back, you actually have two separate sets of 2x4 Molly column and rows. So again, more options to customize how you're gonna set your rig up. And what I see these being used as can be as hydration pouches for like water bottles, or your radio pouch. And what I was thinking, and again, what I've actually tried on myself, are the Spirit Assist Spuds pouches, because again, you can do a million things in a Spud pouch. I think it's one of the best pouches on the market currently. And the way this rig's set up, because it does kind of fold around your body, this is mainly on your torso. This goes on the sides here. So even if you have stuff in pouches on the back, it still kind of just goes around the ribs. It's not like digging in at all. So you can take this, quote unquote compact rig and really, really plus it up to have everything you want. And they do make larger versions of this rig essentially. They have the Stout Scout, where it's essentially the same thing, just longer. But I think this is perfect. And like I said, next video, I'll get into a loadout. But this is, I'm so happy with this rig. Again, I've had multiple tactical Taylor rigs, multiple Haley strategic rigs, and a lot of obscure stuff in between. I've had the Army issued stuff. This is hands down my favorite rig I've ever owned. Super happy with it. I will say, and obviously you saw earlier, I forgot to mention, but you do have, the hook and loop panel back here to hang danglers and things like that. But pretty much every rig has that nowadays. But yeah, that is the almost call it Tactical Taylor. That's the Tracer Tactical Compact Scout rig. I won't get into the price because so that probably changes from time to time. I think I actually got this on discount for Black Friday. But what's really cool about Tracer Tactical as well is that they do stuff in virtually every color pattern you can think of. And I've never seen a website and a business offer more options for your gear than Tracer Tactical, right? And so much room for customization, so much obscure stuff. If you reach out to them, you need something custom, they'll probably do it. So massive shout out, Tracer Tactical. You guys are awesome. This rig is sick. Come back for the next video, and now we'll show you how I load this thing out. Thanks.